Popeyes,
otherwise known as Popeyes, a U.S. chain of southern fried chicken restaurants. It's one of America's most popular chicken spots, and it's so popular, in fact, that even the Pope likes it, I assume. And for the next week, it's going to be the only place I eat at, because this is about me now. That's right, I can only eat Popeyes for the next 21 straight meals to see how good it really holds up. And the only drink I can have outside of this place is water. On top of that, I just started marathon training, but this week I'll probably be doing a lot of sprinting to the bathroom because I'm going to have diarrhea. After a little marathon training in the morning, Bill met me at Popeyes for my first of 21 meals this week.
love that chicken from Popeyes. All right, let's go.
Is that their slogan?
Yeah. No, I made it up.
You've never had Popeyes?
No.
All right. So I've had it twice. One was for a video here, like for the best fast food chicken. The first time was off the Indiana Turnpike, and I had popcorn shrimp, and it was awful.
But that is my fault for putting my trust into Indiana Turnpike popcorn shrimp.
You should never get popcorn shrimp on the Indiana Turnpike. That's like the #1 rule.
For my first meal, I got a limited time ghost pepper sandwich with a side of red beans and rice and a Dr. Pepper. Now, Popeyes is kind of notorious for... I was going to think of some like analogy, but I'll just get right to it. They're slow. So we waited like 15 minutes for our first meal. It's not that big of a deal right now, but it probably will be later in the week when it gets busy. Because you know, I'm a busy guy and coloring in the lines and coloring books takes a really long time. The ghost pepper sandwich is pretty tasty. There's a lot of flavor in this bad boy, which includes spicy chicken, a creamy chili infused ghost pepper sauce, pickles, and is served on a toasted brioche bun. I wish that was pronounced brioche. That would be more fun. And as a simpleton myself, those all sound like nice adjectives and words for describing food, which reinforces my enjoyment for the sandwich even more. The red beans and rice were okay. I've had it in New Orleans and it's not my favorite dish anyways, but I appreciate the Louisiana cuisine up in Ohio for sure. Bill gave a thumbs up for his sandwich because he's legally obligated to like it at the beginning of the video for the buildup of the plot. And after risking my life to get the intro shot to this video, okay, maybe a little dramatic, I had to get back home because I had a familiar face staying with me for the next few days. Oh, also, I was filming some Cheesecake Factory video intro shots. That's why I'm dressed like a dumbass.
Hey, Onyx! Hey, buddy! I miss you!
That's right, I'm dog sitting Onyx for the next few days since his mom is out of town. If you don't know, Onyx was in a shelter for over 7 years before finally getting adopted, thanks in part to the amazing people that watch these videos and spread the news. So I hope you like fried chicken, Onyx, because that's all I'm having for the next week. Onyx doesn't watch the videos, so he's a little confused right now. For meal 2 back at Popeyes, I got a 3-piece biscuit combo, some Cajun fries, a Coke, and some blackened ranch packets. The chicken here is super crispy, which I like. A good crunch is super important, according to articles I barely skimmed online on Google. I've only had one biscuit from Popeyes before, and yes, of course, it was off the Indiana Turnpike many moons ago. I'm not sure why I did that, but the biscuit here was very, very good in contrast. And the Cajun fries were very Cajun-y, which I'm being told by the fake producer in my non-existent in-ear that that's not a real word.
All right, 2 down, 19 to go. Blackened ranch is very, very good. Could bathe in that. I won't, but I might.
My second meal was a success, but the consumption of fried chicken and soda only was definitely making me feel it now, Mr. Krabs. I went to the library to check out more children's books since I am studying to become a future children's author one day. And yeah, it also might be the smartest level I can write at.
I think the pop is killing me right now, so I think I'm gonna drink some water next time I'm at Popeyes.
So my strategy the rest of the week was to drink as much water as I possibly could. And I'm just gonna get ahead of this right now. I did not do that. I didn't even try. I'm an idiot. I felt bad because I was at the library editing for a few hours and left Onyx by himself. He's still getting adjusted to the post-shelter life, but he's doing a great job at it. So I thought it'd be a good idea to take my boy to my final meal of day 1 at Popeyes. Now, this is funny because this is where I was going to introduce the new dog I'm helping promote, Winston. He's been at Cleveland APL for over 2.5 years, and I've been promoting him on my short-form content for the past 3 weeks.
Boy, you ready? Good job.
And I didn't even get a chance to get him in a YouTube video because he already got adopted. So thank you so much to everybody that saw that and helped promoted him. That is so cool.
Onyx, I know this is your first time at Popeyes, so I just wanted to let you know. It's a little slow sometimes, but the food is good.
Anyways, for meal 3, Onyx, another former shelter dog, and me got a 13-piece classic wing combo with a lemon pepper rub. Why did I get that many wings? That doesn't even make sense for me. Some buttermilk ranch, a side of mash and gravy, and a large Coke. I think if I gave Onyx dust, he would like it, but he also very much enjoyed the chicken from Popeyes.
Oh, you like it, don't you? Yeah.
As per usual on day ones of these weekly eating challenges, the vibes were high. But as always, this is going to get challenged as the week goes on.
Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game.
Onyx was drooling on me, so I ate the rest of meal 3 at home, while Onyx had a bunch more Popeyes in his dreams. Through one day, I've spent $41.44 on 3 meals and have burnt 1,789 calories, which is well above my goal of 1,500 calories burnt per day during these weekly eating challenges. Also, spending that amount of money on food in one day versus spending however much money I had spent at the Cheesecake Factory in one day is very refreshing to look at. And when saving money, obviously, there's a lot of upside to that. Speaking of which, the sponsor of this video is Upside. Upside is a free app that gets you cash back on gas, groceries, and dining. There are over 100,000 participating locations, meaning there's likely cash back opportunities all around you. The other day, I went to a restaurant, got gas, and bought a grocery in about 5 minutes, as I regularly do every third Tuesday of the month. What? And at each location, I was able to get cash back. Not points you'll never use, money you transfer straight to your bank account. And it makes me feel like a responsible person for once. Unlike the one time I bought a hot dog roller machine and put it in my office, which I haven't used in 6 months. That's really unusual because I do love hot dogs. Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you can earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code YACHT to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back on every gallon of your first tank of gas using promo code YACHT. Hey, that's me. Thank you very much to Upside. And now let's get back into the video.
Good morning. Good boy.
The next morning, I woke up and I was greeted by an angel, which made me think, oh my goodness, I just died. And even worse, I still have 6 more days left of the challenge.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
I spent a lot of time that morning hanging out with Onyx, and then I got to Popeyes for my first meal of day 2.
Okay, strategy time. I'm going on a run after this, which is an insane move to do after having Popeyes. And I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm not going to get a pop. I'm going to get water. Look at me being smart.
Only thing is, I really couldn't get the water because it was mixed in with the Hawaiian punch. At least that's what I told myself. Like, I could have easily gone water. For meal 4, I got 2 classic wraps and a regular Coke. And in my notes, I wrote, I'd really try to get the water. There was a lot of effort. The classic wraps were an attractive item to get because I wanted something on the lighter side before marathon training again later today. And that, makes sense. You try to eat something a little better before running. But the Coca-Cola wasn't really a great idea at all. I kind of fucked up on that for sure. But I ate my meal fast and got it out of the way pretty quickly. Is what I would say if I was into lying, because they actually forgot about my order and I waited 34 minutes to get it. I was one of 2 people in the restaurant at that time, and I'm pretty sure the other person was just a cardboard cutout of Baker Mayfield, and he hasn't lived here in like 3 years. So what is going on, Popeyes? What is up? Anyways, not to be too dramatic, but the wraps were really, really good. And I ate, and that's all that matters. I then went to go do my treadmill workout.
Car wash. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, wait, no. I actually wanted to procrastinate on it because I was really tired and didn't have a lot of energy, so I got a car wash instead. And then I did my running workout, which actually wasn't even that bad. I took my nephew Onyx on a walk, and we did his favorite thing back at the apartment. Doing nothing. I then filmed myself crying in the shower for a shot in my previous YouTube video. Like total normally stuff going on around here this week. And my High School Musical obsession has been so bad this week. But I did also buy a drama shirt from High School Musical.
We're all in this together.
Onyx asked if we could go to Popeyes again tonight, and I said yes, because that's conveniently the self-sanctioned rules I put on myself this week. And I hit the drive-thru instead of going inside because I have severe trust issues with this location, and I don't think they'll ever get me my food on time ever again. And for my 7 p.m. lunch, I got a 3-piece tender combo, mac and cheese, 2 large Cokes. That's really not water.
So the guy at the drive-thru just goes, yeah, what can I get for you? I was like, can I get a ghost pepper sandwich? He said, we're all out of sandwiches. I was like, okay, jeez.
What does that even mean?
Let's go home and eat some Popeyes.
Onyx and I took it back to the crib because we had a podcast to shoot for Shipheads that night. Onyx slept through the whole podcast. Not really good for podcasting, but good for an old senior dog. And we discussed really riveting topics like if unicorns aren't real, then narwhals shouldn't be either.
Okay, but unicorns aren't real.
Yeah, so whales aren't real. Dude, this is our new conspiracy theory that we're pushing. Narwhals are not real.
Yeah, like I said, really riveting stuff over here. Oh yeah, and the fried chicken was good, but like everything's been fried chicken this whole time.
Okay, that podcast was a ton of fun, but we gotta go back to Popeyes. Oh my gosh, they close in 45 minutes. We gotta go back. Okay? You wanna go Popeyes? Let's go.
We quickly went back for the final meal of the day, and I kind of panicked because they said they were out of a lot of things and all they had was chicken.
What do you have chicken-wise?
Chicken. That's all we got was just chicken.
I don't know what that means either. You only have chicken. All you have is chicken. It's Popeye's chicken. What am I supposed to do with that information? So I kind of just panicked and got 3 pieces of large chicken. I also forgot the chicken was spicy before giving Onyx some of it. And yeah, his farts were absolutely insane. I was hallucinating like I was at a damn Woodstock concert.
Bro, Onyx just laid out the craziest fart of all time. I'm so proud of him.
Through 2 days, I've spent $81.70 on 6 meals at Popeyes, and I only burnt 1,370 calories on day 2, but my calorie goal is still above 1,500 a day. I woke up early to let Onyx out on day 3 because his farts woke me up and his ass was right in my face. Dude, you gotta move your ass the other way. And speaking of ass, I was feeling like it. I wasn't feeling my ass. I'm just saying like I felt like it. Like ass. What was also ass was that this Popeyes seemed to be out of more things.
Can I get 2 chicken wraps, please?
We don't have everything for the chicken wrap.
So even though this is the closest location to me and it does prevent me from leaving Onyx for too long, I wondered if coming here was the right move for the foreseeable future. I started to, think about seeing other Popeyes. Like it's not you. It's me. No, just kidding. It's 100% you guys. Where is my food? But for now, I got 2 spicy chicken wraps with half the ingredients in them and a large Coke. Water? I just met her. My standards for food consumption aren't super high anyway, so I was totally fine eating this. However, at this point in the week, I was feeling a little crazy. And the worst part is we were going out to a surprise party tonight for Bill and his fiance Brooke to wish them good luck on their wedding next month. And I heard that the party is going to have a decked out taco bar, and you all know how much I love tacos, so this is going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. With 2 more meals left on the day, we stopped by a new location near the party, and this is like the most sterile looking Popeyes I've ever seen. From the outside, it looked like it was 3D printed by AI. Like it felt off. Like if nobody's working here, then who's gonna tell me they're all out of ingredients?
Both drinks for me, not you.
After waiting for a few minutes, I got my food. I got a ghost pepper sandwich, a large Coke, mac and cheese, and mashed potatoes. And I also got another meal for later tonight to eat at the party. Oh, lucky me. Now, to show how stupid I really am, which we don't need any more proof to realize that, I literally call myself a professional dumbass.
Thank you for watching. My name is Suryat, and I am a professional dumbass.
I thought the ghost pepper sandwich was their spicy sandwich, but no, they literally have a sandwich called the spicy sandwich. Like I could have been ordering that right now, so I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow.
I don't know you, sir.
What up, player?
We then arrived on scene for the taco bar surprise party. As we all waited for Bill to get there because he is late to everything and not me, I ate my first of 2 Popeyes meals that night while pretending to mingle and not have social anxiety. And that's when I finally cracked.
We'll check in before Bill and Brooke get here.
As in my butt cracked because I went to the bathroom. Sorry.
I've had 1 Popeyes meal. It was excellent. I think I'm the only person that ate here. But that's okay.
But then I also caved. I was looking at the fridge, and in there, I noticed some very crisp alcoholic beverages that I was peer pressured to having. Okay, in reality, somebody in the kitchen asked me if I wanted to have a drink, and I said, yeah, sure.
Also had a drink. I feel bad. I'm sorry, guys, to let you down.
So in typical me fashion, I'm switching up the rules. I said at the beginning, damn it, I can have anything I want to drink outside of Popeyes. I don't care. Everybody can boo me. It's fine. Surprise! Bill and Brooke were absolutely flabbergasted at the fact that there was a surprise party tonight, and they were so thankful that we were all there. But this is about me. I'm the main character of this video, so I'm going to insert myself into the plot right now. Bill was an asshole again, showing off the fact that he can eat whatever he wants. Oh, look at me, I'm Bill, and I make good food choices for myself. Whatever, dude, get a grip. My final meal day 3 was a 12-piece of wings with a garlic parm dry rub, red beans and rice, Cajun fries, and another large Coke. I was very confused why the chicken was green. I mean, there's probably nothing wrong with it. I just really wasn't expecting it to be green. And I'm like already perpetually nauseous all day, every day. So I didn't really eat much of it or anything else the rest of the night. But everybody else had bomb-ass tacos and I just had Popeyes again. So please feel bad for me once more. My mom was nice enough to watch Onyx all night. So I got back to my apartment and watched him take a giant dump. And then I went back into my apartment and did the exact same thing. After 3 days, I spent $123.09 on 9 meals. I took the day off from marathon training and only burnt 697 calories. So yeah, that average dipped lower than the vibes for this challenge. But some people always comment that I always complain during these weekly eating challenges. So you know what? Indigestion makes me really happy. I'm, for some reason, really happy right now.
It's day 4 of eating Popeyes for a week. I'm very nauseous right now. I haven't been this nauseous during the eating challenge in a very long time.
Damn it, this is so good for the plot. And it's not complaining if I say it's not complaining. I'm not complaining, I'm just venting. That could be a synonym. This is the last day I'd have Onyx as his mom is coming back from a trip later that night. Bittersweet for sure, but I think the cool thing about this is Onyx has a home to go back to. Like that, what could possibly be better than that? After getting a coffee, yes, you can boo me again, and going to church for some good vibes, you can clap for me now. We went to a different Popeyes location than the one closest to my apartment, and wow, did it look good. Even though the inside looked like private equity and dystopianism had taken over this Louisiana fried chicken fast food chain, they had everything on the menus and even stuff I couldn't get at that other Popeyes location. It was so wrong. Heck, is it hot in here? Felt kind of right. For meal 10, I got 2 black and spicy chicken wraps and a strawberry iced tea. The option to blacken the spicy chicken wraps was a really nice touch. Actually, as a novice cook myself, I have no idea what blackening something does to it. It could be a placebo effect. I'm just going to pretend that I really enjoyed it a lot more. And that strawberry iced tea was very sweet. And you guys know me. I like it this sweet. And you can't beat the outside view of traffic on a major Cleveland road with an Olive Garden across the street. This place had it all, and I was starting to think I'd never go back to that other Popeyes location. Things were looking up pretty good right now. We then took Onyx on a 3-mile walk, which low-key might be the longest walk he's ever been on since he's been in the shelter for most of his life. I then took Onyx through a car wash, which in hindsight is probably the most confusing thing he's ever seen in his entire life. My bad, Onyx. And then I proceeded to not go back to that other Popeyes location because I didn't want to.
Okay, so we are going to drive to the Popeyes that's a lot farther away than the one that's closer that is really, really bad. And they don't have food. They don't have sandwiches. How do you not have sandwiches?
And that was a great idea, except there was just one problem. It wasn't a great idea. I lied. The drive-through line for this new spot was to the street, and we hadn't moved for 15 minutes.
Look at this line. Do you see this line? Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's not good. I know.
I tried going inside, but there was a sign that said they were closed due to understaffing. And after waiting there for 27 total minutes, it might have been like 13, I realized I had made a giant mistake. I then took the drive of shame back to the regular Popeyes I had gone to before in hopes that it would take me back.
I'm sorry. I came back. I made a mistake. Don't look at me like that. You give me side eye. Don't do that.
Meal 11 consisted of that spicy chicken sandwich I was mentioning earlier that I totally didn't know existed for some reason, Cajun fries, and a Dr. Pepper. And yeah, everything was available on the menu. The food got back to me super quickly and it tasted delicious. I think I've had a bumpy journey with this Popeyes location, but I realized that it was the Popeyes location for me. I don't want my Popeyes location to be super sterile and run by private equity. I want my Popeyes employees to be telling me that they're all out of every ingredient. I didn't give Onyx anything because his farts were so bad the other night. It felt like I almost died. I then dropped him off to go to my parents and walk their dogs for a bit, play some games with the family, and watch everyone else eat normal food, per usual. And hey, this game kind of gets me. I then went to Popeyes one more time late that night and got a classic chicken sandwich and 2 cinnamon apple pies because naturally they were out of strawberry cream cheese pies.
Can I get a 2-piece of the strawberry cream cheese pie?
I'm sorry, sir. I only have apple right now.
No problem.
So good to be back at this location. The sandwich has been super reliable for me this week. I hadn't gotten sick of the flavors of them yet. And the apple pies, albeit looking just like dessert Hot Pockets, were very good as well.
Onyx, are you excited? Are you excited?
I then spent a little more time with Onyx before the bittersweet moment of taking him back to his parents' house and saying see you later to him.
No more Onyx, but he's back at home and he was super, super happy to see his mom and his grandmom. They really love him, so that's all that matters. I'm not gonna cry. The only thing I'm gonna cry about today, actually, is the fact that I still have 3 more days!
4 days in and I've spent $153.10. Goodness, that is so much lower than the Cheesecake Factory. God bless. I only burnt 1,053 calories today, dropping my 4-day average to 1,249.75 a day. But since I'm starting to do marathon training again for the next few days, that theoretically should go up. Shout out math. Today was day 5, and despite looking like an unripe squash,
I feel like I got hit by a Popeyes bus.
today was my long run for marathon training, 9.5 miles to be exact.
How am I supposed to do that? I feel like I would have diarrhea. I would throw up for some reason too. What was that?
But despite the conflicting plot buildup, I did the run. I did forget to film it as well.
I'll post the screenshots like right here. There's 2 of them because at about mile 6.5, I had to take a giant diarrhea dump. It was so bad. Also, I haven't eaten today and it's 1:05, so should probably fix that. Okay, so my ETA for going to Popeyes is a little after 2:30, which means at the very, very earliest, I will be eating my first meal of the day at 2:30 p.m. But we all know it's probably not going to come at 2:30 or any time near that.
Bill met me at Popeyes for my breakfast at 2:30 p.m.
You're late.
Says the guy that's 2 hours late.
Whoa.
For meal 13, I got a spicy chicken sandwich, Cajun fries, and some blackened ranch packets. The Hawaiian punch was flat, kind of like my ass. Sorry, that was totally unnecessary self-body shaming. Bill and I surprisingly didn't wait that long, and I absolutely deleted that meal off the face of the earth.
There's no shock to anybody that's seen these videos before. I am very excited for this to be done.
We went outside after pretending to dox Bill's car.
Everyone, this is Bill's license plate. Just kidding. Oh shit. Is that illegal?
My license plate was completely covered by ice.
Life hack, freeze your car. If you're a criminal watching, take notes.
And yeah, everyone laughed because Bill broke his ice chipper. Yeah, dude, that's karma for ruining my life at the taco bar the other day. Everyone please clap for Mark. He's a real ball knower that watches the videos. Thank you, Mark, for pulling up and being a legend.
Okay, the Popeyes I ate at like 3 p.m. hit. It was unbelievable. It's going to wreck me later, but that's fine. We all expect that.
I distracted my gastroenteritis by getting some Valentine's Day decorations at the pharmacy. And you know, there was a couple things there that were Stitch branded. Okay, there was a lot of things there that were Stitch branded. So I bought it all. Ohana, baby. And I also got some supplies to make Valentines for my friends and family because I always liked doing that as a kid.
I got a coffee. Just kidding, I lied. I got 2 coffees. This is my second. It's a liquid. I don't give a shit.
And in extremely normal fashion, I had my second meal of the day at 8 p.m. For this meal, I really mixed it up and got a spicy sandwich, mac and cheese, and a regular Coke. Yeah, I know I'm boring with my choices, but this is my sitcom. The spicy sandwich is just ridiculous, man. It might be my favorite chicken sandwich in the game. But as I was enjoying this sandwich, I remembered that I needed to put a slow, dramatic shot that was gradually zooming in of me looking discouraged, because without that, the plot would not be built up at an extremely crucial time in the video. I walked the dogs while reflecting on the cold outside and telling myself it's actually not that bad.
Casey Neistat put out a really good video. And basically it's like, we do this because the spring is so good. But you endure this and the spring will be that much better. But man, that first 60-degree day is going to hit like crack.
And speaking of crack, one of our dogs, Augie, took a giant shit. It's so big, it dropped on my hand as I was trying to put it in the bag. And the worst part is, I also had to take a shit. So I waddled back to my parents like an absolute shit-stained moron and did what I had to do. Yeah, you know, that's what I do.
I just rubbed my eyes too. I More fun than Live by Law.
Ironically, right around this time at night, a lot of my Instagram followers sent me this proposed obscure road trip from PP Island, Canada to Poo Poo Point, Washington State. And, you know, that's pretty stupid. But you know what? So am I. For now, I went to the other Poo Poo Point, my apartment, and I had my last meal for the day, 2 classic chicken wraps. And I watched the movie Groundhog Day while eating them, since that day just so happened to be Groundhog Day. The movie is one of my favorites of all time and stars Bill Murray as a cynical weatherman from Pittsburgh who does a story on Groundhog Day in the town of Punxsutawney. Groundhog Day is an event that he resents, and a weird time glitch results that makes him live the same day over and over and over and over again until he finds true happiness in his life, and February 3rd finally comes. And strangely enough, while watching this film, sitting there and eating my Popeyes, it felt like I was living on February 2nd over and over and over again this week. So to get to February 3rd, maybe I just got to find true happiness as well. True happiness on a daily basis looks like this for me. Staying in the present moment, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, not worrying about what everyone else is doing, or in this case, eating, just focusing on the blessings I have in my life and what I got right in front of me. And as day 6 went along, I had done just that, appreciating what was in front of me. I was so much enjoying this routine, in fact, that I watched the movie Groundhog Day again that night. And just like that, I was on my final day of eating nothing but Popeyes for an entire week.
The pain will be over soon.
And I'm in a lot of pain still. Damn it. This challenge can have my body, but it will not take my spirit. I got my marathon training in and went to Popeyes again with Bill.
Day's finally here. I'm so excited.
Bill wanted me to dance here to show my excitement for this challenge and also my appreciation for the viewers. Was that exciting enough for you guys? I got the huge spicy chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke, and I deleted another Popeyes meal from existence. The circle of life came to existence here, though, because a new Popeyes meal was reborn for me to eat later. Everyone please clap for Bill. He completed his I ate Popeyes 2 times in a week challenge. Another challenge completed by Bill.
Huge.
How does he keep doing it? I took a break from thinking about chicken to thinking about candy with Jeff of Jeff's Candy Shop. Jeff is the Willy Wonka of Cleveland and makes unbelievable toffee, candied almonds, lemon drops, and other amazing desserts. And he thought it'd be fun for me to do some candy making with him. How much of the work am I going to be doing?
You're gonna get a hand in everything.
Am I going to do a lot of work? I'm kind of nervous.
You're gonna do it.
All right. And even though Jeff walked me through the entire thing and pretty much did all the work, I could say after today, I made some ginger drops. I learned from Jeff that they're called drops because you drop them. The vibes were so high in the kitchen that day. Jeff is an incredible candy maker, but even more so, he's an incredible human being.
Business is booming. We're going to put a jeffscandyshop.com here to make him even more busy. Make this man really busy.
And I'm sure going to need a lot of those ginger drops to cleanse my palate after putting my body through a fried chicken palooza this week. Immediately after that candy making session, I had my second sandwich of the day in the car, and even though it was soggy and cold and sad in the car for a while, I'm a complete sicko when it comes to my nutrition. So it tasted pretty good to me. I then drove through beautiful downtown Cleveland and went back to do a little more marathon training. And with all the stuff I needed to get done today out of the way, there was only one thing left to do. And that was to dress up for the fried chicken funeral.
My actual sunglasses are in the car, so I'm just putting these on for now before going to the car. But actually, they're kind of sick.
My completely badass orange sunglasses and I met up with Bill again.
I'm not tricking anybody. I have to turn this off and take it.
And our friend John.
All right, boys are here for the funeral. Let's do it. Let's go.
For my funeral meal, I got a spicy chicken sandwich, mac and cheese, Cajun fries, a biscuit, and a large Coke. Also, for some reason, it kind of smelled weird and it was dark in the restaurant, which was, I guess, kind of a vibe for the funeral. And as that happened, the Popeyes manager came over and questioned why the hell we were sitting in the dark at a Popeyes.
It's kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
The food absolutely hit per usual. The funeral was a success. And now I could officially say that I ate nothing but Popeyes for a whole damn week. And now here are the results that nobody asked for. In 7 days and 21 meals of Popeyes food deletion, I spent $229.71, an average of $10.94 a meal. That is way cheaper than what I just spent at the Cheesecake Factory. Thank you so much, Popeyes. Additionally, I burnt a 7-day average of 1,372 calories per day, which makes me an absolute colossal failure. Just kidding. It's totally chill. I'm not even upset about it right now. And the last thing I'll leave you all with is the big quote and the theme from the movie Groundhog Day. What would you do if you were stuck in one place and every day was exactly the same and nothing that you did mattered? Not eat Popeyes for a week again, that's for sure. Nope. Retired from that. Yep. Never doing that again. Time to go eat a salad.
I know what I like, baby, I like you. Miss American Pie with the high IQ. Oh my, I do. Just slide right through. We'll get high as a kite in the afternoon.
I'm not eating a salad today.
I do that again, that wasn't good enough. Damn it. I'm stupid, I gotta get a bunch of towels now. Thank you for watching, my name is Suryat, and I am a professional dumbass.